We're excited to announce a new feature that's been highly requested by our users. Now, you can create multiple product types with over 70 customizable data fields. With this new feature, you're in control. Customize data fields and decide which ones are visible in service, deal, and order documents. Plus, these new fields can be used in the data feeds to your website and programmed forms, so you have everything you need right at your fingertips. Let's take a closer look. For example, your dealership may sell trailers. You can set up new unit product types that you can assign to units to say, these are the data fields I want on this particular unit. Let's put that in a little bit of practice here. The setup is all done through your system settings. You will need the relevant user permission to go into System Settings and then under Settings and Controls. You can see that in the Settings and Controls, there's a new tab called Unit Product Types under the new Unit Product Types. There's a product type that's going to be as a default for everyone called Generic. You can either update the generic one or you can add new product types. If we want to edit it, all we need to do is press on this pencil and it will take us to the unit type and the data fields involved with that unit type. For example, if we want to change the name of the product type to trailers, we can do that. You can also set the type to be either active or inactive or default or non-default. In this case, we have them both as yes. What we would need to do is then go through all the unit data fields and work out when someone uses this product type on a unit. What unit fields do I want to use? Whether I want it to be exposed on any service document, any deal document, or any order document. Here, you can flexibly set the fields, whether you need the hours on the service document or on the deal document and the order document. In this example, weights and dimensions are available for dealers in trailer business, such as payload, which will be a text field. You can set this to be exposed on the service document. Untick if you don't need it exposed on the deal documents or order documents, etc. New feature will allow you to go through and pick and choose whichever data field you'd like to include on your documents with much more flexibility. Once you've actually finished what you wanted to do, all you need to do is hit save. You can see now that this has changed from generic to actually the product type for trailers. If I want a new product type, I just start from scratch by adding a product type. Let's have a look at a unit. This is a stopped unit. You'll know straight away the stopped unit record will change a little bit. You now have unit details down in this corner here, and this will update what the data fields you have selected to be for that product type. Because we haven't refreshed the screen, the product type is still generic, so let's make sure to refresh. If you need to fill out any of these details, all you need to do is press Edit, and then it will allow you to fill out any of the details. For example, the color of the exterior, green, the compliance date, etc. And remember that these ones here, these data fields, are the ones you selected to turn up on these records. Once you've added in any of the details you want, all you need to do is press Save and that will stay on the unit record. You can see here on the front screen of the unit record the unit details that I've actually entered under weights, power, and wheels. Depending on what you need, ultimately you can change the product type to suit your needs. You can also find this under a customer-owned unit. You can see here that Jimmy Smith owns this particular unit. Scroll down and you have unit details to do with the unit data fields that you have produced for this product type. Again, because I've changed those product types without refreshing, all I need to do is press F5 and update it. You can press Edit and change or fill out the unit data fields that you need. The other place that you can do it is when you're ordering the unit itself. Go to Order and Unit Ordering. For example, the vendor's name is Blackpurl Finance Company. Order a new unit. Now, showing up down the bottom section, you would automatically go from top to bottom. Fill out any of the details on the Create and Order Unit section, and fill out any of the factory options or the pricing. Then, you would go into your unit details and fill out any items that you need, green or orange. Key number. How many hours of mileage do you have? Maybe you've got the plate number that's ready to go. Then you can go to your weights and dimensions, any of your power and wheels, or your miscellaneous. Likewise, if you have other unit product types, you can change them here. So if I have other unit product types other than trailers, I can drop down and pick the one that I want to use for this particular unit. As per the setup, you can always think that this one's going to be the default, but you can add other product types as required. The other thing that you indicated here, as you can see, is that if you wanted to expose a service document, for example, I add a customer-owned unit to a service job, and I've put this as exposed on the service document, which means if I have filled out the color exterior field, it will turn up on the service document. That is a unit product type and how we're going to deal with unit data fields. Feel free to reach out to our support team with any questions.